Hello guys, what's up? Moses here with another video guide for you, this time the Barbarian. Yeah, very exciting, very dramatic. Barbarians have been known to be top tier class in Season 4. And today I'm going to teach you how to farm and what build to use, or at least what build I'm using. It's been working out pretty well for me. Today exactly is Friday morning. 2 weeks ago, at 6 p.m. Season 4 started, and during that time, while maintaining a full-time job, mind you, I managed to get to Paragon 850, which is, well, pretty decent for some, not so decent for others. And I've been doing it with, well, the Wizard at first, but then I changed to Barbarian. Reason I changed to Barbarian are clear. Barbarians are extremely strong and are able to farm high difficulty greater rifts, which means like 65s, that's where the money's at. Like the higher DPS your Barbarian can do, the better it will be. The current meta like always shifts. It used to be 2 barbarians and then 1 support barb, 1 support monk. Now there's some new winds of support monk with support barb with an exploding palm monk. But either way, the barbarian is right there in the center. Witch doctor are also making an entrance. So when it comes to like DPS and some issues with lags with witch doctors, that has been fixed. So probably all you guys witch doctors will be also able to farm group high greater rifts. But for now, I just wanted to make this video and explain a little bit about the build I've been using to run high level greater rifts with my teammates, with my clan, and reach those high level paragons. So without further ado, basically the build is very straightforward. You hammer things away with Hammer of the Ancients, and yeah, you just do as much damage as possible while the monk heals you and the other barbarian gives you toughness and debuff the monsters, and then the other guy either uses exploding palms and all that stuff. I'll go through the skills. You got your, of course, you got your focus and restraint. So in order to proc them, you need a spender, you need a generator. Hammer of the Ancient Smash is the best rune since it has the highest weapon damage, 640 percent weapon damage as fire. So you want to spec your gear into fire on the amulet and on the bracers. Your generator will be Merciless Furious Charge. That's your escape of certain situations, which you hardly ever gonna get into because of all the support, toughness, and life regen. But mostly generate your fury, allows you to be more mobile. Bloodshed, Battle Rage, both gives you crit chance and increases your damage by 10%. Because they're barbs and they're like, we're barbs and we're OP, so there's that. And also allows an AoE whenever you crit, which with the barbarian means pretty much all the time. So an AoE of 20% bloodshed, extremely powerful AoE damage. Why do we crit so often, do you ask? Well, the reason is very simple. The reason is that we maximize our Paragon points of Fury, and then we make sure that we have Fury on our, well, this is the wrong belt. I was doing a little something else before, so boom. So the reason is that we have maximum Fury on our belt and on our weapon. We're going to try and get maximum Fury on these slots, and we're going to want to maximize our Paragon points to 50, because Hammer of the Ancients gives you 1% critical hit chance for the skill for every 5 Fury that you have. How broken can Barbarian even be? I mean, I don't even know. But yeah, you get 100, you get freaking, well, currently I got 36 since I have 183 maximum fury, and I'm getting 36% critical hit chance, which adds to my 41.5 and 10%, so I'm like near 100% crit chance, which means I'm critting like nearly all the time. So broken. Why? Why? Nobody knows, but that's the situation. But anyways, that's the deal about it. You crit all the time. You just make sure to try and maximize your crit damage. You don't. That's why you don't need crit chance on your gear too much. Like, you should have some crit chance, but not too much. Average damage roll, attack speed, and crit damage, in my opinion, will be like top tier 3 rolls on your gear. But if you so you want to maximize as much crit damage and as much attack speed, since you're pretty much, I mean, look at that. I'm just like standing in town. I'm getting fury, I'm getting attack speed from nothing. I'm in town hitting the ground. I'm not even hitting enemies and my cooldowns, and like I'm stacking everything. And this is just so, I'm getting fury just hitting the ground. What is this build? Why are barbarians so strong? Look at that, look at that, look at that. And yeah, if there would be monsters here, like every monster will get a crit of like 5 or 6 billion, and it stacks and stacks and stacks. Oh, yeah, like I said, I was doing something different before. I was doing Ubers. So I'm using like a couple of different gear pieces that I shouldn't. But here we go. Let's get back to the skills. So we've been through Spender, Generator, Bloodshed, Purpose. We know Together as one for damage reduction and for Fury generation. Together as one. These guys will always stay alive with the Call of the Ancients Stay Alive Immortal King set. And give you 50% damage reduction and give you Fury. Why? Yeah, your Fury is pretty much always going to be up. So you would want to use Berserker Rage because you deal 25% additional damage. Because you're a Barb, you just deal extra damage. Ruthless, of course, is extremely powerful passive because you deal 40% additional damage to enemies below 30% health. So all the Rift Guardians, all the elite packs that are hard to kill as a barbarian, when they drop to 30% life, they melt because of this passive. Rampage, or which one was the one? Yeah, Brawler. Either Rampage or Brawler. I haven't decided which one. I think that Brawler in some situations would be better, but you can definitely use Rampage as well. These are, in my opinion, equally strong. Rampage has the benefit of giving you toughness, because 1% strength stacks up to 25 times. That's 25% strength! That's thousands of strength! More damage and of course more armor, much toughness. So broken, this Barb. I don't even know why it's that strong. Alright, did I say barbarians are broken today? I think I have. Let's continue. Rather than Berserker Insanity because, well, more crit chance. So actually we're nearing 100% crit chance. Like, we're always critting. Attack speed 25, dodge chance and movement speed, and while active gain 50% increased damage. So more damage. It's kind of sick when you think about it. I mean, what the hell, really? And of course it's always permanent, because like you do this, you do that, even in town. My barbarian will always be like, we did that thing already. See, like it before. Boom, halfway through, I got it up already. Why? Because of the Immortal King set that drops cooldown by 3 seconds for Fury, whatever you spend, the 4 set, and increased damage while both Wrath of Berserker is active and Ancients are active by 250% because we're barbs, we're broken. Alright, I think we got the point. What else do I have to say about the skills? Comes to the skills, we figured all that out. When it comes to the gear, focus with strength, which I mentioned before, what I think would be top rolls. For the amulet, you would want to get fire crit. As for the passive, I kind of got decent passive, I guess, for solo pushing if I would want to, but basically what you want is not a defensive passive. You want an aggressive passive. So for me, if I could have chosen the perfect one, I would go with both Rampage and Brawler. But yeah, so I would get Brawler on this passive, or any one of these 4, so I'll be able to get the entirety of 5 for pushing, because that's the most damage output your barbarian could get, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think these are the strongest passive for Barb. And Nerves of Steel is just like there because sometimes you do proc, and in these situations you would have died, but in order to keep the fluency of the run, I feel that the one damage passive, giving up the one damage passive is worth while. If you guys have zero survivability problems, but we are doing 76, I mean 65s and 67s and 68s, 66s. Sometimes we do run high level grifts, and sometimes stuff kill you. So instead of dying and losing that time, losing that experience that you're not getting while you die, and having your friends waiting for you because you're the sole DPS most of the times, just Nerves of Steel. Hardly ever happens, but sometimes you do proc. Once in 3 or 4 or 5 runs you do proc. So over the course of time, I feel that this is an important passive, but if you, like I said, want to go with it, you can go with Brawler. That was the amulet. When it comes to the helm, I was kind of lucky. I got crit and ancient roll, and I rolled 15% Hammer of the Ancients because, well, we want just more damage on HOTA. As well on the boots. When it comes to these core pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you want to get Strength, Vitality, and All Resist. On all of these pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strength, Vitality, All Resist is very, very important. On the gloves, basically Strength, Vitality, Crit is good, but Strength, Attack Speed, Crit is better for more damage. So since I haven't gotten one, and these are not even ancient, I keep gambling. Maybe I'll get one, probably, eventually. When it comes to the legendary gems I'm running, I would go with Restraint has the Benu Stricken. I'm going with Pain Enhancer. For the proc, you only need to level this one up to 25. Because it gives you 3% attack speed per bleeding enemy. And you're bleeding enemies with the Pain Enhancer. Critical hits cause the enemy to bleed. You always crit, so enemies always bleed. You always get attack speed. You always get more Hammer of the Ancients out. Pretty broken. And over here we got the Hellfire Amulet with Bane of the Trapped. The strongest gem in the game. So for Greater Rifts, of course, Gavel of Judgment. How could I forget? Gavel of Judgment with Max Fury, quite important. If it's ancient, awesome. If it has Vitality, good. Sometimes you want attack speed on it. I got another one. I'm sometimes switching. Still haven't figured out which one to use. Like, what's my optimal type build. So basically, these are the type of weapons you want. If you still don't have these weapons, run Support Barb. If you're hooked on Barb, you want to develop that one, you want to keep farming for Barb, just play Support Barb. A lot of people need those. I made a video on Support Barb. Go ahead and check it out. Bracers. Bracers are the first men. These are, I believe, new bracers that came this season. I think it's a seasonal item, but, well, I quit Diablo for 1 year and just came back. So last season I played was, well, the beginning of Season 2 and hardcore Season 1. But yeah, don't catch me on that. This might be not a seasonal item, not a new item. I believe it is, but either way, these are the braces that you want to go for simple reasons. Hammer of the Ancient attacks 50% faster and deals 150 to 200% increased damage. What the hell? It's true. It's true. It's true. That's what it says. It's broken. I know. What can you do? This thing, I mean, I don't even know how is it even possible that this class is so broken. Oh man. Either way, we'll finish it up with the another optional thing. Of course, we're not going with Leoric Crown. Well, actually, yes, for experience runs, you will go with Leoric Crown, since you want to maximize experience, right? You want to maximize experience, you'll go with Leoric Crown, 100% increased gem effect in the helm, and this will also affect your entire party. You'll go with conventional elements because the most DPS you can get out of a slot, like it's 50% overall increased damage. And when it comes to the weapon, you'll go with the furnace because of obvious reasons. I think that would be it when it comes to this setup. If you're solo pushing, I'd recommend doing something else, but if you feel like solo pushing with this build and not with the Ren build, which is probably better, Whirlwind Ren build for solo pushing, that's what everybody seems to be doing, you'd probably go with, I don't know, strong arm bracers, or I don't know, something else. Something else that is not Leoric Crown. You can figure it out on your own. Like I said, I'm not a pro Barb. But I do have pretty sweet gear. That's right, pretty sweet gear. All of my pieces are ancient, but 1 and 2, and well, that's pretty much it. Oh, do not get area damage on shoulders. Right now, it's kind of bugged. I just didn't get anything better than these, and these are obviously good. What you want to have there instead of area damage for right now is % life. So you need % life. When it comes to gems, if you feel like you have survivability issue, which you shouldn't have, run with all resist gems. Otherwise, strength all the way. This is the gear. We talked about all of that. Now, I wanna pause here for a minute and take you to a new world. The world of death breath farming with the Barb. Now, a lot of people, what they're doing is they speed farming with the waste set. I personally, Shift P. I personally have heroes. I even called him Spin DB, because he spins to win, and he is a death breath farmer. That's what I intended on doing. And look at this gear. I mean, I hardly even played. Everything here is ancient, will win damage. Like, everything is like near optimized. You know, look at this belt, 15% life per fewer spent, strength of it. I mean, pretty good stuff, right? Ancient helm. I mean, wow, I like, holy shit, ancient pauldrons of the waste. You get the idea, right? Pretty good gear. With Zakian, like, look at that. I mean, awesome stuff. I don't even use this Barb. You want to know why? Because speed farm, look at this ring. I mean, speed farming with the Barb for death breaths is definitely a lot of fun. This set is definitely very much like enjoyable, awesome stuff. But the only problem is that if your core purpose is to farm death breaths, well, you'll be getting the most benefit out of running the Sages set. And for the Sages set, you just simply cannot equip a full waste set, so you won't get the Dust Devils, which will do the majority of the damage, because that's how the build works. So for farming death breaths, I personally found that I would get more out of a HOTA Barb with Ring of Royal Grandeur. Let me tell you about that. So basically, for a HOTA Barb farming death breaths, what I would do is Ring of the Royal Grandeur, so I could equip both sets, 1, 2, and 3. So I got the full bonus of the Immortal Kings with only 5 pieces. Now I equip the weapon of the Immortal King to allow that, which is something you cannot do with the Waste, because Waste don't have weapons. And I get the benefit of weight of the Sages set, so I can drop an additional Death Breath. That's the 3-piece bonus using the 2 with the Ring of Royal Grandeur. Stats here are not really important. I mean, sure, I'm a little squishy and all that, but basically this set you only run for T8s, T7s maybe. Mostly like T8s. And for T8s, I mean, I am in T8. So for T8, I mean, you pretty much wreck everything either way. You know? So, yeah. So basically, that's what I would do. Only, instead of armor, I would go, instead of the crown, I don't need effectiveness of gem, I'll just go Nemesis Bracers. Instead of Furnace, I'll just take Ingeom. Right? The Ingeom will just continuously refresh Furious Charge, so you can just keep on rushing and rushing and rushing until you get an Elite Pack. And yeah, pretty good stuff. This will be the only change. Oh, I will also change the Warcry to Sprint Marathon for more movement speed. Sprint Marathon, and here we go. So basically what will happen is we'll go with the life gem, because like it's not an experienced one, so might as well get a little bit of extra toughness for HP. right? And we can open a rift, and I can even demonstrate that for you with a little bit of gameplay. Just let me check and see. Oh, yeah. One last thing, when it comes to speed farming with the Barb, obviously you don't need Stricken, right? So you don't need that. You'll take it out. Obviously you don't need Pain Enhancer, because Pain Enhancer is only good when there's a group of monsters with tons of HP, and well, they're all grouped up, clumped up, and you get attack speed and downing their HP fast, like breaking them down. But of course, everything will be one-shotted here because it's only T8. It's not Greater Rift 65 or 67 or 70. By the way, our group did a 75. Last time I checked, we were 14. But I don't know. Maybe now we're like 30 or something. 4 players. Let's check it. It was like 3 days ago. I mean, we didn't mean to push it. It was just like kind of happened. We wanted to level up gems. Holy shit, we're 86. Okay, so a lot of groups. Basically, 86 group like 86 means the 23rd or 21st group in EU. Because like 4 people for each group, so it's like you divide it by 4-ish. So it's like around rank 20 on EU. The highest did 78, and there's another 78 here. Yeah. So I believe we're going to get to 80 or even higher by the end of the season. So yeah. When it comes to the gems, like I said, you don't want Pain Enhancer, you don't want Stricken, you get no benefit out of them whatsoever. What you do want is Wreath of Lightning, because while under the effect of Wreath of Lightning, again, 25% increased movement speed, pretty nice. And you want Banner the Powerful because it will always be up. And yeah, you could also get Boon of the Hoarder for the extra movement speed, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't seem like you need it. I mean, the build is really fast anyways. Let me find some mobs. Oh my god, where am I going? Stumbling into walls. Yeah, a little pool reflection never killed anybody. And fortune. Okay, so we got the fortune. We spawned the... Oh my god, it's like nighttime here. I can't see shit. Okay, double death. But see, we killed 2 elite packs from the... And now we can just run away. We killed 2 elite packs because of the... And nemesis bracers, right? We get another value of the nemesis bracers and just go for death rates like that. Boom. Super fast, super fun. I'm actually kind of low on yellow, so yeah. You just go elite packs. That's all you care about. You ignore white monsters completely. If you want, you can kill the minions, so you'll be able to proc the Ingeoms bonus and get like full benefit of that stuff. But honestly, I just can't see shit. Is that an elite pack? I don't even know. I think it is. Yeah. It's too bright. I mean, it's like snowy. Maybe it's like nighttime and snowy. That's kind of a new thing that they did, but I can't see anything. Either way, that's like the build. I mean, it's a hell of a fun. You get a lot of benefit out of just... oh, there's another elite pack. You get a lot of benefit, like really high value of this Sages set, I mean. And over time... You know, you may not kill the actual... I mean, this is a very fast build. As you guys can see, I'm just jumping... I don't even care about white monsters. I'm just jumping between, like, elite packs. Wouldn't it be fun if I died to all these fallen maniacs? I guess not. Not today. So you sprint marathon. You're just waiting. There are no elite packs here. There's a pack. Here you go. Get over here. You one-shot them. Pick up the DBs and move on, and you got like infinite furious charges. So there you go. A pylon, procs nemesis bracers, good stuff. Isn't that right? I think so. I think it's pretty cool. Oh, there's another pack. Gelatinous Sire. Oh my god, just for the video. Look at that. Let's destroy them. No. Oh no, I feel like they're all gonna run away and I'm gonna fail so hard. I am. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. No! You're not going anywhere. Somebody escaped? Let's check the chat. They all died. I'm such a hero. With that positive note, we're going to end this 24.5-minute video. This is the build that I've been using. Awesome. A lot of fun. Barbarians are freaking broken. and should not be fixed. My point is that barbarians are broken and it's awesome and they feel great, but I just want wizards to feel the same way. Is that so wrong? Is that so wrong? I hope you enjoyed the video, my friends. If you did, like, share, and do all the stuff that you do. I appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.